Hi guys, Nick Miller here today from Mark Supply Company. Today I have for you a 2009 Bobcat S250. This is a very nice machine. 250s and 300s are done. They're a freaking awesome skid loader. It's a shame you can't get anything like it anymore, but that's the world we're going to live in. This is an 09, so this is going to be the last of them. This machine has 2,259 hours on it. It did come out of a state park. The thing is in immaculate shape. We did end up, the gray was faded on the top of the cab, so we did paint the cab, the bottom gray, and the front up on the loader arm. I'll show you there we touched up. And other than that, we painted the wheels and the back door, but like all this white paint's original. All this white paint is original. The only thing is that here on the very, very front, down here in the sides, there's still zinc plating on all the bolt heads. In here, everything is very nice and clean. All the zinc is on the lines on here. Just an incredibly nice, clean machine. Come on around the back here. Back door does have a ding in it down low. But inside the door is beautiful. Kubota V3800T. My opinion, this is going to be the last of the very, very, very good ones that was ever manufactured or produced. This thing here still has black smoke. Some guy argue with me online, the keyboard warriors of YouTube. Oh, it has emissions. It has an EGR valve. That's all it is. We could take it off of there and do away with it. Plug the line. Plug this freaking vacuum line. It'll never change this engine running at all. That was the start of some emission stuff, but that's it. This engine you can still work on. It still has just a regular injector pump. Valve cover, the injectors are under the valve cover, much like a Cummins 24 valve. You can crack the nuts there to bleed the lines. You can still jump injectors in these. I mean, these are just a freaking tremendous engine, but that's a V3800T. We have done a complete and full service on this machine. Everything is ready to go. Engine oil, fuel, air filters, hydraulic, charge fan, everything here is done and ready to rock and roll. So up underneath here, you're just going to have your hydraulic cooler, radiator, and overflow jug. Go ahead and shut the back door. This machine also is a true high flow. When I say true high flow, I get sick and freaking tired of you guys on the internet, and you guys know who you are, that say that the machine's high flow, and it's not just because it says it has a high flow button. It's not true. Unless that button lights up, it's not a high flow. This is a true high flow, the real deal. So you got standard and high flow. Again, all the cylinders are dry. Hydraulic level's where it's supposed to be. You can see in here on the sides, just everything's nice and straight. I did put with it an 80-inch Bobcat smooth edge bucket. It's in good condition. It's a high capacity 80-inch. 7-pin attachment control, auxiliary hydraulics up here. You do again have standard and high flow. This front breastplate of the boom we did paint, and right here on the very front where you get in and out, wasn't rusty, anything like that. It had stone chips on it. I just didn't like the looks of it. I thought, hey, we're going to go ahead and do that because these machines are getting harder by the day to find. I can't come up with them. You can see the cab is nice and straight. Grab handles are nice and straight. Steps getting in and out of the machine is nice and straight. I'll go ahead, hop up in here, take the camera with me. Seat, beautiful condition. Inside down here in the foot pedals, you can see everything's very nice, clean. Again, this was not a machine that was in the salt or the rust or whatever you want to say there. Corrosive environment. 2,259 hours. Firing up. Headlights. High flow auxiliaries. Standard auxiliaries. Air codes. That's auto level. Inside the cab. I mean, this is a Basically, it's an open ROPS, just with the high flow and 7-pin attached control device option, but these machines are hard to find. I had an S300 that lasted on, I put it on about a month and a half ago, went to a repeat customer, Eric Diaz up north. It was online for 2 days and we had 20 couple phone calls, because stuff isn't out there. No particulate filter, I mean, 2,500 pound to lift, 4 new tires, but here is just a nice clean specimen of a machine that I can't get my hands on. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up. We're going to run around and show you what you're supposed to do. Here we go. there she is. 2009, the K-Series. Remember, K-Series is a hydraulically driven fan. They had bigger drive chains in them. And there were some other updates, updated dash and some different things. But this would be the last of the 250s. I think they made these up until 2010, then the 650 took over. This is an 09 K. That thing handles like a dream. You see how nice it graded down there. It's tight, it's right. I guarantee it to be 110%. High flow. New tires, 09 K series. Again, 2,500 pound of lift. And for all you guys out there that think you're this big Bobcat trivia people and you know everything on the, YouTube, the only difference between an S300 and an S250, and I get guys all the time say, oh, 300 has a bigger boom, 300 has a bigger this, and listen. The only difference between this and a 300, the 300 has two 250-pound counterweights that situate themselves right here in front of the axle tube in the belly pan. Now, in earlier models, there was a difference in the 3300 engine, which was 75 horsepower, and the 3800 engine, which was 81 horsepower. Yes, this is still 75, but it's a 3800 engine. That 3800 engine is the same as in the S300. They just have the governor set different. You could make more horsepower out of this machine if you wanted to match the 81 horsepower of an S300. You don't need it. That's all in the governor, but an S250 and S300 are the same chassis, they're the same boom, they're the same quick attach, they're the same H-link. There is no difference. There's no difference. I had a guy one time tell me that the axles were bigger. No truth to that whatsoever. If you don't know what you're talking about or you've never been around it, there is this old saying, if you don't know what you're talking about, keep your mouth shut. You'll go places. It's very true today. And, I've been around this stuff since I was a kid. It's all we've ever known. It's all we've ever done. But I don't say that in disrespect towards anybody. I just want people to know that. This is the truth of what these machines are. As far as I'm concerned, one of the best machines Bobcat ever built. 250s, 300s, even the 220. Excellent machine. Mr. Radius Lift Boom. If you have any questions at all, 814-658-3066. Check out our website, www.marksupplyco.com. See us on Tractor House, Machinery Trader, and on eBay at Mark Supply 88. As always, thank you very much for checking out Mark Supply Company. I'm Nick Miller, and I can always be reached with questions and concerns about the products we have for sale. Again, thank you very much for checking out Mark Supply Company. Have a great day.